Welcome to the Featured Anime Podcast. I'm your host, Jack. Unfortunately, Rick couldn't join us today, but he will be back with us next week. This week, we're going to be talking about I'm Quitting Heroing, which was a recommendation from Goose. Thank you, Goose, for the wonderful recommendation. But before we dive into this week's choice, unfortunately, this week there really is no pre-show. But we do have pre-shows and other wonderful, interesting tidbits that usually come out for you. Go to patreon.com/featured anime podcast. $1 a month will get you access to that bonus content. And of course, we have some affiliate links for you in the show notes. If you use those affiliate links for Crunchyroll, you'll get yourself a discount off their store, as well as a free trial. And both those links do help us out and help us grow. And of course, I would like to invite everyone to experience Japan from the very comfort of their own homes through Tokyo Treats snack boxes. Now, I know what you're thinking, Jack, what's Tokyo Treat? Well, you know what? Honestly, Tokyo Treat is a fun and exclusive monthly snack box packed with Japan's coolest and craziest treats. Each month, you'll get a rare Kit Kat flavor, limited edition chips, noodles, all the latest treats from Japan straight to you. That's right. You don't have to go out. You don't have to go search around for all these treats. They come straight to you, right from Japan to your front door. That means no worries at all. And also, every box also includes a cultural guide booklet. Now, this booklet features the snack descriptions, allergen information, and all kinds of fun insights about Japan and their culture, which really is cool. So you get to make sure you're not eating something you shouldn't be eating. And also you get to learn a little bit more about Japan. Also, every single box has a theme. And this month's theme is Japan Snackfari. That's right. You get to experience Japan's animal kingdom with this month's box packed with wild treats that are sure to take you on a snack safari. Inspired by Japan's kawaii animals, this box will have you discovering all sorts of fun-filled flavors. Now you get treats like the salted caramel Kit Kats. You get some terrific tiger cognac jellies, which are truly delicious. You get some grape paw gummies. And one of my favorite snacks out of this whole thing were the Lucky Giraffe mayo curry chips and then the vegetable animal crackers. Both of those, honestly, absolutely delicious. In fact, if they sent me 3 or 4 cases of just those two treats, I honestly would demolish them all probably in one sitting, like I do with every single Tokyo Treat box. I sit down, I put on my favorite anime, and I just start eating all the treats that are in this box. Honestly, I can't get enough of these treats. They are just that good. Now, special for our listeners, if you use coupon code Featured Anime along with our affiliate link in the show notes, you get $5 off that very first box. That's right. If you use coupon code Featured Anime along with our affiliate link, you get $5 off that very first box. And trust me, these are not treats you want to miss. And if you already are getting the box, then you already know what I'm talking about. So why not share the love with someone else? Get them a box, get them a subscription, and you know what? Trust me, if they enjoy wonderful, delectable treats and want to learn a little bit more about Japan, this is the gift for them. So go ahead, sign them up, use coupon code Featured Anime, save yourself $5 off that box, and then you are good to go along with our affiliate link. And of course, let's not forget about that nice swanky swag that you can get from shop.featuredanimepodcast.com, as well as all the information and everything being available to you on our website at featuredanimepodcast.com. And now, onto the meat and potatoes. I'm Quitting Heroing came out in April 2022 through June 2022. A couple producers for it are Kodakawa, ATX, Tokyo MX, and then the studio for it is EMT Squared. Genres for it are action, adventure, comedy, drama, and fantasy. And it is based off of a light novel. And there are 12 episodes plus 2 OVAs, which honestly, you should just watch along with it. It takes place directly after the anime anyways. In general, though, I'm Quitting Herring presents a unique and different twist to the classic hero narrative that follows Leo Demonheart, the world's strongest hero, who, after defeating the Demon Queen or Demon Lord, is shunned by humanity thanks to his sheer power and overwhelming strength. Everyone actually now fears him for his overwhelming power and strength. So they are seeking to get rid of him, and just honestly, some people even tried to assassinate him. But after that, Leo decides to go to the actual people he just finished defeating, the Demon Lord and her army, and offers his services to them, uh, in a sense to say, hey, you know what? I know all your guys' fault. I also know how to make you guys stronger. So allow me to come work for you. Well, they're not all about that, and they're actually quite against him joining initially right away. And he begs them and convinces the generals to let him work under them in disguise as an alias, at least temporarily. And he ends up using an alias called Onyx. Now, as he's working through them, he's teaching them how to improve all their shortcomings, and in general lighten the load and make everything better for them in general across the board, ultimately leading to its climax. Now, honestly, the characters in this are very unique. Leo is a very unique individual as well. He's actually not even human, and you find this out about halfway through the series, is that he's actually what's considered a biological weapon. And they kind of hint at it and they tease it a little bit at the beginning, and you start learning more about it as time goes on through the series. And so he's just basically at this point trying to gain a purpose in life. And as he's going through helping the Demon Lord army, trying to make him better and make it so that way they can uh, actually come back and win against humanity. And it's not that he actually wants to kill humanity or anything like that per se. Because that's honestly what the Demon Lord or Demon Queen, Echidna, doesn't want to do. She actually didn't want any mindless killing. She wanted everyone to be in peace and harmony and coexist and everything else. She was just there largely to obtain the Philosopher's Stone to restore the fertility of the demon world where they're from. Now that's honestly one of the biggest things between this and a lot of the other stories that kind of deal with and delve around demon lords and the stories having to deal with them. It's the fact that they're not there to destroy or just completely 100% invade just because they can. They're there because their world is dying, in a matter of speaking, and they really want to kind of restore their own world, the fertility with it. Now, that's not to say all of them are like that. Some of them actually do want to destroy humans and just kind of take them over and completely eradicate them. But that's not to say all of them are like that. So it is definitely a unique twist and take on it. Also, Leo, he is a bio weapon. He's not really a human. He is a weapon, in a matter of speaking. And he also started off as one of the weakest of the series of other bioweapons that were created. And he then ends up becoming the strongest. And he even points out, he goes, I missed my opportunity to die. And he says this a couple of different times. And at the end, you kind of really learn the detail about that. You really learn the strength behind those words, because it's it's not a play on words. He's not exaggerating it. He's got an immense amount of strength and power. He's got years, decades, thousands of years actually worth of training, practice, and skill set that he's built on and grown. He's developed, a keen sense of how to handle any and all types of situation. And then you also have our other characters, the demon generals, so to speak, and they all have their unique viewpoints and everything like that. But for Leo, when he's actually sent on the journey to go and defeat her, he goes, I was paired with like someone who once they get in close, they're completely useless. They have no physical strength beyond that. They are only good for this one particular aspect or this or that. Whereas if for him, he is all around. It doesn't matter if you're far or close. He can handle you no matter what. And it really grows and it really shows his strength in his mentality too when he views that, because everyone is of the mindset of, oh well, I specialize in this. It's like, why are you just specializing in one thing? What if someone gets close? Why aren't you able to do this in a matter of speaking? But you have the individuals that surround the demon lord or the demon queen, Echidna. I do apologize if I'm getting that wrong. I am not able to say her name for whatever reason. But that is her name, and she surrounds herself with people that challenge her mental capacities, but at the exact same time that are aligned with what she's wanting to do. And she just doesn't want mindless bloodshed or anything else. She wants to save demon kind. She wants to save her race and her planet. And that's her primary goal and purpose. Now, in all honesty, this show is really good. It's unique. It's different. It's definitely doesn't you definitely don't have to worry about any shortcomings with it. And I say that because this does take those unique viewpoints, like I was talking about, and it really kind of expands on those in the show itself. And that's one of the things that really makes this show good, is that it is a unique show where you're not really given any journey to defeat them. You're given the story way before, when the demons first came into the world, and then you're given the story after they've already been defeated numerous times. And you learn about Leo's hardship throughout the whole thing. And I say hardship because he is constantly growing and dealing with programming, and he eventually gets to a point to where he is almost his own worst enemy. And kind of the development for this and the growth for the characters on this is really good. It's quick, it's fast paced, but it's also really good. The story, in all honesty, is really well done. The only shortcomings that I have on this, in all honesty, are the fact that it is only seven. It's 12 episodes long, 13 if you include the two OVAs combined, because combined they are actually the length of one episode. And so, in my opinion, that is one of the shortcomings for this anime, is the fact that it is so short and that they don't really delve into a lot of the aspects of it. Now, you do get a backstory for Leo. You do get that information for him at the very least. You also get some highlights and tidbits about some of the other information or some of the other characters that are out there. But you're by and large not really given a whole lot. You are given a minute amount of the information. And so, which I feel like if it was done over a 25 episode, they could have fleshed out a lot more characters, but I also don't know if there's enough information or material in there to really warrant a 25 episode series. Uh, that's just the feeling that I got from it. I feel like there should be more information there. I feel like there should be a lot more information there than what actually was. I just wish that there was a lot more information there than what there was. So I haven't read the books though. And I do feel like probably if I did read the books, that there would be a lot more information in between the characters and everything else that's going on. And I know that also at the exact same time, when we have those adaptations from a light novel to the anime series, they do cut out or condense a lot of that stuff. So I'm really kind of interested in seeing what actually is going on with it, and the information that is left out or cut from it. And so I don't know. I don't have too much to say on this, so this is going to be one of the shorter episodes. That is for sure. And so yeah, that's it. That's all I really have to say. The animation and actually I take that back. The animation and music honestly in this are really good. They're really well done. It's definitely got those comedic points or those comedic moments at the exact same time in this. So it is something of a positive side to it. All in all, though, it's not a horrible anime, but it's not a great anime. So, with that being said, rating for me, honestly, on this one, on a scale of up to 10, I would say, I would give it a 7. I would give it a solid 7. And it's for all the reasons that I already had talked about during the show. So thanks again, Goose, for the wonderful recommendation. Very much appreciated. It's a fun show. It was good. It wasn't bad, but it was a good show, and it was a nice watch. That is for sure. Now, next week we're going to be talking about Gate, which is actually a recommendation from both Elf Girl Daddy Issues, aka Jeb, and from Danner 536. Thank you guys for the wonderful recommendation. We will actually be watching that. It is a two-parter. So they broke out the season into a couple of different parts. So we'll be watching the first half, 12 episodes, and then next week after that, we'll be watching the second half. Thanks again for the wonderful recommendation, guys. What they say on it, though, is it's a military plus isekai equals a fun, and it's based on a light novel and manga series for what Elf Daddy Girl Issues says. And then Danner says it's a different take on an isekai with modern Japanese soldiers go into another world with modern technology. And it's one that I've actually seen a long time ago. It's a really good one. I enjoyed it personally. Can't wait to watch it again. And well, that's all the time that we have for today. If you feel like I got something right, something wrong, did it too much justice or not enough justice, feel free to let me know. All the contact information is available to you in the show notes, as well as you can reach out to me on Discord and on patreon.com. I do respond and everything else on there. And of course, if you want to come hang out with us, you're more than welcome to. And until next time, I'm Jack, and we'll see you later.